What is going on? This is, as always, TheGReatOne! And today we're going to go back to my childhood. That shit's going to be so depressing. Today we're going to talk about Evolution. Randy Orton, Triple H, Batista, Ric Flair. My favorite WWE group of all time. The group's concept is evolution because you have the past, the present, and the future. And Batista, who was actually older than Triple H. Just having Batista. For no reason, you know, young guy, old guy, normal age guy, and then you have Batista. Either way, somehow it was really great. Talking about evolution, I kinda wanted to take a look at my channel's evolution. In fact, I wrote a song about it, so it's going to be on iTunes. I'm lying. People thought I was a lesbian chick, but I've always had a dick, and my content was so shit. I admit my hair just rocks, but my content still just sucks. But at least it's not.
Top 5 reasons why Paige was choked by Alberto Rio.
I might need to work, you know, just a little bit on some of the words, but I think it's a great song that could be on your favorite playlist. So this is the first episode of the series, Evolution. Where are they now? Evolution was a group that was in the WWE Monday Night Raw from 2003 to 2005 originally. Ric Flair was Triple H's mentor, and Triple H really wanted to keep the World Heavyweight Championship. And the smartest thing was to get some people that would help, right? So you got a third generation superstar, Randy Orton, and Batista was actually not even in the plans. When they shoot a Titantron for this, there was actually another guy, another wrestler. But they went with Batista and the rest is history. So this new group debuted, Evolution, while Randy Orton just had the best hairstyle ever, man. That hairstyle, great style. These guys always helped winning Triple H World Heavyweight Championship, and even at one point every single guy of the group had a title around their waist or right here on their shoulder. Like, people don't always wear it on their waist. They don't. I wish I was sponsored by this. Triple H had the World Heavyweight Championship, Ric Flair had, with Batista, the Tag Team Championships, and Randy Orton had the Intercontinental Championship and had a long run with it. It was one of the greatest Intercontinental Champions ever. And Evolution was actually my first thing I saw when I started watching wrestling, so it has a special place right here. In my boob. Either way, Royal Rumble winner was Chris Benoit, and Triple H lost the World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat match at WrestleMania 20 against Chris Benoit. Somehow, someway, Randy Orton got an opportunity for the world title at SummerSlam.
Summerfest! Randy
Orton, Chris Benoit, who wins the WWE Championship, World Championship. Should I put this into the video? Yeah, but why not? Who wins the championship? Randy Orton, youngest World Heavyweight Champion ever. Next night on Raw, World Heavyweight Championship rematch. Randy Orton, Chris Benoit, with the help of Evolution this time. Last time, no interruption. With the help of Evolution, Randy Orton retains the championship. All three members are congratulating him. Batista picks Randy Orton right here on the shoulders. Randy is like this: I'm a champion! I'm a champion! Look at these other 20-year-olds. They're not champion. I'm a champion! Triple H is showing this, you know, it's so good. You're the champion. And then, bam. And says to Batista, now. And Randy Orton said, F***. Cool story, bro. Better than Twilight. Bam, Evolution turns on Randy Orton. Randy Orton is bleeding, powerbomb, pedigree, every single guy just beating the crap out of Randy Orton. Next night, Triple H wanted Randy Orton to give his world title to Triple H. But he didn't. He spit into his face with a massive spit, like something like that. It was massive. Good boy. This is actually a moment from him winning the title. Good stuff. Somehow Triple H won the World Heavyweight Championship. Just like that. Then he got a rematch, failed, and I believe there was another rematch that he failed yet. Poor Randy. Randy Orton at first was liked by the fans, but some of the people just did not like Randy Orton as a face character, which I believed he was fine, better than now. Eventually Randy Orton versus Triple H rivalry ended. The next Evolution member that was out of the Evolution was Batista. Batista won the Royal Rumble and he can choose what he wants to face. Either JBL for the WWE Championship on SmackDown or Triple H for the World Championship on Raw. Triple H tried so much to convince Batista to face JBL. However, when all three members of the Evolution were standing in the ring, Batista had the Raw contract, SmackDown contract. What do I choose? He shows this for SmackDown, and then this. Beats the crap out of these guys, powerbomb through the table, Batista versus Triple H. WrestleMania, Batista wins the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And after retaining it for a couple of times, Batista moved to SmackDown, along with Randy Orton, but they were not partners, obviously. Then Triple H was kinda injured, and after he came back, he beaten the crap out of Ric Flair out of nowhere. Evolution is done. 2007, 2 years later, it was supposed to be a reunion of Evolution on Raw. Triple H is here, Batista is here, Ric Flair is here. Randy Orton comes out, says that he doesn't want to team with the Evolution because you betrayed me. And he said that he wants to partner with his other former partner. What the f is that? He says that he wants to partner with his former Rated RKO partner, Edge. And Umaga, which didn't make any sense. Why? Obviously, Rated RKO lost the match, and that was it for the Evolution. 2014. Batista is back in the company, Ric Flair is obviously not wrestling anymore, Triple H is a COO, Randy Orton is the president. The Shield was messing with all of these guys, so the most obvious thing was to bring back the Evolution. The Shield faced every member of the roster, and then Evolution music hit. I marked out, man. I was like shocked. People didn't care in the crowd. And then we got a great rivalry between the Evolution versus the Shield. At this point, Randy Orton was the present, Triple H was the past, and Batista was Batista. Past, present, just the animal. And Ric Flair, he wasn't even there. Made me think that the Evolution just passed him by, but he was just not here. And all of the three members didn't have any hair, so that was weird. You know, that Evolution thing, just no hair. At one point, Ric Flair returned. There was a Shield and Evolution. He, hugged, handshaked with Evolution, and then he saw that in a few years you lost more hair than I did in my whole career. And he said that, yeah, the Shield is better, the Shield is, yeah. He didn't want to do anything with his bald I'm kidding, it was amazing. Evolution lost all of these matches against the Shield. They are all in the ring. Triple H says that we can still beat them, and Batista said goodbye, that I leave, and he showed this. That's a great thing to say goodbye. So the Evolution story ended. After that, Ric Flair was a manager for daughter Charlotte, who is a multiple-time women's champion. He was a great manager, but now he is not on television again. Triple H is still the COO, he might take over the WWE at one point. And he was in rivalry against Seth Rollins. At this point, he's not on television, but he's doing a lot with NXT. Batista is a successful actor. He was a huge part in this big movie, Guardians of the Galaxy. And Randy Orton is still the present. After the Evolution split up, he was a part of the Authority. Then he wasn't a part of the Authority, and he managed to win one more WWE Championship. So this is the story of my favorite WWE group, The Evolution. If you want this series to continue, make sure to click that like button, 1000, and I will upload more. Make sure to leave a comment of your favorite Evolution memories, your moment, all that kind of stuff. Subscribe if you haven't. Clicked that notification button, that bell, that bell, you love this bell. And one thing that even scientists can't understand or find out, the research has been done, but it's not possible to find out. it's not possible to find out, and that is, how big is Batista's dick?